YouTube? DJ Dre back on the set for episode 3 of the Money Mix Show. We're going to get right into this show today. We are going to be purchasing our stock today. If you're not caught up with us, if you don't know what the show is about, definitely go back and check out episodes 2, check out episode 1, so you can get a little bit more familiarized, come up to date with what this show is all about. But basically, we about good music. We about making money. We're going to get right into it today. Hey, just make sure you check out those episodes. It's almost like almost like watching reruns of old episodes of Good Times. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many times you watch it, you always going to get something good out of it. So make sure you go check out episode 1 and 2, get caught up, and then, hey, stay tuned. Stick with me right now as we start to purchase these stocks today. So as we talked about yesterday, we picked out 4 stocks that we are going to purchase. So let me go over to my screen here, my Robinhood screen, and see where we are at. Today, we are going to get started. We're going to purchase those stocks. First of all, I need you to read the disclaimer below. I am not a professional financial advisor or accountant or licensed investment professional. The views and opinions expressed in this content are purely my own and are based on my own personal experiences, research, and opinions at the time in the making of this show. All right, now that we got all of that out the way, let's get into making some money. All right, so let's go to my Robinhood screen today. Yesterday, we talked about the 4 stocks that we are going to purchase today. The first one being Google, the second one being Micron Technologies, the third being Apple, and the fourth being Walmart. So this is pretty much how you do it, man. We're gonna start with Google. Actually, Google yesterday was $331. You know, we've already lost some money because right now Google is up to $338. Typically, I don't like to purchase stocks when they're up in the green like that. You see this little bar right here? I like to purchase the stock when it's down here so that I can catch that up tick right there. Most likely this is going to tick back down again before it ticks back up. But we've already lost $7 on this stock by not purchasing it yesterday. So for the sake of the show, and because Google is a good stock, I know Google is going to be around. I know it's going to go up. We might lose a little bit of money today, but it's going to go back up in the upcoming days, upcoming week. So we're going to put a buy order in right here. We're going to go up the top right here. If you're on your cell phones, it may look just a little bit different, but pretty much the same, okay? We're going to put a buy order here. And you see right here under here, it says limit, stop loss, stop limit, trailing order. We're going to put a stop loss on this particular account when we buy it. We are going to buy this in shares. We're not going to buy it in dollars because we have enough for 1 share. If you watched my show yesterday, I want to get at least 1 share so I can put that stop loss on it. So the number of shares we are going to purchase is 1. Estimated cost is $338.53. We are going to go ahead and purchase that right now. It's a buy order for 1 share. We're going to hit that review button and Robinhood is going to place that order at $338. Let's hit the buy button. And I just purchased it. You see, I just purchased 1 share of Alphabet Class A, which is called Google. Now, if I go to my investing page, we're going back to the investing page here, and it says I have a total value of $1,000. And my stocks, we already up 22 cents. You see that? 19 cents. As soon as you purchase that stock, it starts to generate either plus or minus. Let me go over here and show you where the stock is listed. It's listed right here, and it says I have 1 share. If you can see that, let me kind of blow that up a little bit. It says I have one share of Google at $3.38. That's the price right there. Now I'm going to switch over real quick to the desktop version so you guys can see what the desktop version is going to be the same as that. As you can see, in one day we're already up 17 cents. You know, not a big deal, but you can also see my purchasing power down here has decreased to 661 because I just purchased that one share of Google. No, we're not accepting any phone calls right now. This is live. Forgive me for the phone calls. They'll probably be coming in. All right. Now we're going to go back. We're going to go back over here to my big screen. Okay. The next stock we are going to purchase is MU, Micron Technologies. As soon as this load up, this stock should be right up here. All right. We're going to pull that up and take a look at that. All right. Now, this stock is down today. This is where you want to purchase stocks. Typically, when you're purchasing stocks for the first time or any time, you want to purchase them while they're in the red, because a stock like this most likely is going to go up. And because it's below, you know, you like to get it all the way at the bottom, but it's hard to predict those, you know, so you get it when you can. But most of the time, if you can purchase a stock, if you want to wait a day, make sure you purchase it in the red if you can. So we're going to go ahead and put a buy order in where it shares again over here, and we're going to purchase one share of Micron Technology. It's at $342.50. Yesterday it was at $344, so this stock has dropped a little bit since yesterday. Don't worry, this is a good stock. We're going to put them stop losses on it anyhow. We're going to go ahead and review this order and purchase that stock. Okay, you are placing an order to buy one share of MU, and we're going to hit the buy, and that order is in. Just that fast. It pops up on my phone. It'll pop up on your watch, wherever you got your devices connected, and we are in. So let me go back over to the Robinhood, the cell phone version that most of you probably are on. Now you see we are down. We started at $1,000. Right now we are down to $999.53. But don't panic. Don't panic. That's most likely because when you purchase a stock, and now it shows my two stocks, both of them are on the red where Google just went back green. MU, Micron Technology, is still in the red, but it's going to tick up. It's going to tick up. And don't panic. We're in this for the long haul, okay? We're not day trading here. We're not purchasing stocks to be in and out real quick. Nah. We're going to hold these stocks. Every time I purchase a stock, I plan to hold it for at least 1 month before I do anything to it. 30 days, I'm going to hold these stocks unless I get kicked out. If I get kicked out because it's dropped below 6% on my stop loss, that's the only time I can make a move with these stocks. But you got to get out of the habit of thinking you got to buy in today, buy out, try to catch these highs, try to catch the lows. It is virtually impossible to do that. Virtually impossible to know when to come in and when to come out. If you can come in when the stock is in the red, that's great. But you can't be trying to dip and dive on the stock market. Nobody, unless you got a crystal ball that can see the future, nobody's going to be able to predict that. All right. Our next stock we're going to get into, as we discussed yesterday, is going to be Apple. And that's one of my long-term holdings. We're going to go back to my investing page here. We are at 99959, down a little bit, but as you can see, we're starting to tick back up. We live right now, y'all. We are buying in real time live. That's what this show is all about. I want to teach y'all how to get into this market and make some money, become financially independent. And now, as soon as I buy these shares, we're going to go into that last share. Well, let me jump on Apple real quick. Apple is my next one. We're going to pull that up Apple right now was trading at $260.69. It's in the green today. It's starting to fall a little bit. We're going to go ahead and purchase it today, even though it's in the green. Like I said, I like to purchase my stocks in the red, but for the sake of the show, we want to go ahead and show y'all how to make these purchases and get started. We are going to purchase one share. We're in the shares. We are in a buy order over here, and we are going to purchase one share of Apple at $260.69. We're going to review that order, and we are going to hit the buy. Okay, just that simple. Pops up on my phone, pops up on my watch, lets you know immediately that you have purchased these shares. That's one good thing about technology, man. It's on point. It's on point. You can begin to start making money immediately. Now, that last stock that we are going to purchase is going to be Walmart. Okay? Now, we're going to go back to the desktop version, a little bit more simplified version real quick. I was looking for my face there. All right. Now, it shows up on my desktop version that I have 3 stocks now. I got 1 share of Google, 1 share of Apple, and 1 share of Micron Technologies. 2 of them are in the red right now. 1 of them is in the green. And if you see at the top right there, my buying power is all the way down to $58.38. Now, I want to buy Walmart. And if you remember yesterday, Walmart was pricing at $118. This is how you get to the fractional shares. This is I want to show you for all the people that did not start with $1,000, for all the people that started with $100. Don't be discouraged. You can also purchase with only $100. So let me go back here. Scroll down a little bit. This is the cell phone version. Right here you see Walmart. I am going to pull Walmart up. And Walmart is trading at $119.77. It actually went up from yesterday. Okay, we're going to jump right on it now. So I'm going to hit the trade button, okay? On the cell phone, you see it? I'm going to hit the trade button. Now it says trade options. This is giving me and asking me how do I want to particularly buy this stock. I'm going to hit trade options here. Well, I'm sorry, back up. We're not buying options, okay? We're going to go down to buy, okay? Forgive me, we're going down to buy. Now, because I do not have enough money to buy 1 share, it says on my screen, and you probably can't see it, it says I have $58.38 available to buy Walmart. So that's what I'm going to punch in real quick. I'm going to punch in. I'm maxing out. I'm not leaving any money in the bank. Now, because these stocks move so fast, it might not let me purchase the whole $58.38 because Walmart might have went up and it might cost more than that right now. So we're going to hit this review and see what they say. You're placing an order to buy approximately $58.38. We're going to swipe up to purchase. It's sending that order in and it is complete. We have purchased a fractional share of Walmart. Okay, we're not going to activate any of this right now. We're going to hit no thanks, and I'm going to go back to my home screen. And now my home screen tells me that I have 4 stocks now. Google, I have 1 share. Apple, I have 1 share. Micron Technologies, I have 1 share. And Walmart, I have a fractional of a share. It says I have 0.4869% of a share of Apple. So, of Walmart. So we want to get that Walmart share up to 1 as soon as we possibly can because we want to put a stop loss on that. All right, you got me? You following me so far? Trying to keep it simple. We're going to hold these stocks now. My rule is if you watched my show yesterday, I have a 6% stop loss that I put on all my stocks. That means if the value of that stock falls below 6%, I'm going to pull my calculator out real quick. Also, if you tap these It'll say last price. You see that? Percent change, your equity, total return, total percent. We're going to go to the last price. This is showing me the price right here, $3.38 now. If I click on Google, it'll tell me what I purchased it for, okay? You see that average cost right there? My average cost was $338.19. It's now up to $338.45. So I have gained a plus 0.07%. Now, I want to put a stop loss on this. Okay, so I'm going to go to my little calculator over here, and I'm going to type in 338. I'm not going to worry about the 19 cent. And I'm going to put minus 6% on my calculator, and that's $317.72. Okay, so if this stock drops to $317.72, I want Robinhood to sell it for me automatically. I want them to kick me out because it's dropped below my threshold that I'm comfortable with. So we're going to do that now. I've already purchased the stock. We're going to go back into where it says trade. Okay, and we're going to go to sell. Okay, but we're not going to sell right now. At the very top where it says dollars, we're not selling this stock right now. We are going to go down here and we are going to put a stop order in. You see that right there? It says stop order. If Google falls to a fixed stop price, trigger a market sale. So we're putting that in, the stop price. You see, this gives you a little graph. If it falls to that amount, and the amount we're going with is 6% below my purchasing amount, which is $317.72. I'm gonna hit continue. I'm gonna put in that amount. I'm gonna just round it off to $318. Okay, 0.00. Now I'm gonna hit continue, and it's gonna ask me, do I want to enforce this until 4 p.m. today, or do I want to enforce this up to 90 days? Now, you can cancel these stop orders anytime you want manually. You do not have to leave them on for a total 90 days. But of course, I don't want to put it in just for 4 p.m. today because then I got to do it all over again tomorrow. So I'm going to put in good for 90 days. I'm going to hit continue. It's going to review it. Well, it's going to ask me how many shares. Right now, I have 1 share, so I'm going to put in that 1 share. $318 is what I will get. I will review that, and I will swipe up to execute that order. That stop loss is in. I am secure with Google. Done. We don't even need to view that. We're going to go back to the page. We're going to do the same with Apple. I'm going to tap Apple. I'm going to scroll down and see what my average cost was. My average cost was $260.66. It's already up to $260.98. So I'm making a little bit of money on Apple already as we speak. We want to put a stop loss on that. I'm going to go to my calculator over here, put 260.66 minus 6%. That brings it down to $245. So if Apple falls to $245, man, I'm out of there, man. I'm not trying to lose no more than that. I'm out of there. I will evaluate whether I want to get back in at that particular time. So we're going to hit the trade button on that. We're going to hit sell this time. And we're not going to hit dollars because we want to put a stop order in. You see it down there. The stop order, my stop order price was $245. Okay, 245.00. I'm going to hit continue. I want to end for 90 days. I'm going to hit continue again. The number of shares, I only have 1 share. We're going to review that, and we're going to swipe up to submit that. So now I'm locked in. I can't lose with so much money. I'm not going to wake up tomorrow. If Apple crashes tonight, I do not have to worry about waking up tomorrow and all my money is wiped out. Okay, we're going to do the same thing one more time. We're going to go into MU Micron Technologies, okay? Micron Technologies. I bought one share at $342, as you can see, and 77 cents. $342.77. I'm gonna go to my calculator over here. 342.77 minus 6% equals, if this stock drops down to $322.20, I'm out. I'm out. Once again, I'm not fooling with you. So far, I am down today, 0.037%. This particular stock is falling right now. Don't be panicked. Don't, everything's not going to just go up. Everything's just not going to be gravy every day. We in this for the long haul, okay? So we're going to hit trade again. We're going to hit sell again. Instead of going to dollars, we are going to go to stop order. And we are going to put in our stop order price of $300. I'm going to just keep it at an even number, $322 even. Right now, the market price is $341, so it has to drop at least about $20 for to kick me out. We're going to hit continue. We're going to do that for 90 days. We're going to do it for the one share, $322. We're going to review that. We're going to swipe up, and we are covered right there. Okay. Now, we got one more stock on here, and that was Walmart. Okay, Walmart, we only have a fractional share. So this is what I mean by you can't put a stop loss on a fractional share. If I try to trade that and sell, and I go to a stop order, okay, if I want my stop price to be, and we're going to put that in right now, Walmart right now is trading at 119.84. minus 6% equals 112. So I would want to get out of Walmart if it went down to 112.64. We're just going to round it up to 113. If I hit continue, still 90 days, hit continue again, it says number of shares. Okay, I don't have a share. I can't put in a fractional share. I put in one estimated credit 113. It says pattern day warning, day trading. You see that warning? This particular thing came up because I don't even have a share, so it's going to kick me out. So you cannot actually sell a fraction of a share. So I pretty much got to back out of that, okay? We got a whole Walmart until I can get at least one share. And right now, we only have 0.48, almost half of a share. We got to get another $58, $60 in Walmart to get one share so that we can sell Walmart. Now, that's going to be pretty much it for today. I just wanted to break the ice. I wanted to purchase some stocks, let y'all see how this works, let y'all see how the process was played in. I wanted to get in the game for everybody that had the fractional shares. You pretty much do like I did with Walmart. As you can get up to that one share, then you can start putting your stop limits on it. Until you get up to that one share, you got to keep your phone by your side. You got to watch your phone, and you got to sell. You still can do a 6%. You can still base it at 6%, but it's not going to kick it out. It's not going to sell or trigger a sale automatically. You will have to do it yourself if you're purchasing fractional shares. And that's the only negative. But other than that, hey, just keep your phone by your side. Keep up with your stocks. Trust me, even with $100 in this game, you're going to learn a lot. Our next episode, we're going to go into that day trade. You see that warning that came up? Day trading is when you purchase and sell the same stock in the same day. Now, when you're dealing with a smaller account like what we have, you can't do but 3 day trades in a week, or your account will be subject to being locked down for 30, 60 days, 90 days. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk about all that. We're going to teach y'all all of that. But right now, we in, y'all. We are in. We done purchased our first 4 stocks. We're going to come back tomorrow morning, and we're going to see where we are at. We're not going to panic if we down, because we in this for the long haul, okay? So, hey, once again, I want to thank y'all for checking out the Money Mix, the Money Table. Make sure... they kicking me out. The cell phone's ringing all the time. Let me cancel that. This is a live show. Forgive me for these cell phone calls. But once again, thank you for checking out the Money Mix, the Money Table. Make sure you click that link below and check out the mix side when I'm over there on these turntables, giving y'all that early morning money mix, getting y'all started, getting everybody ready to go. Once again, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you tell somebody about the show. And once again, peace, love, thank you, and much success.